Welcome back to today's Lotto lecture. For my 50 subscriber special, I thought I'd do something a little bit different, something that you may have encountered while looking at some of these older tickets that I've been covering lately, where you have a difficult time finding them. So I'm going to release like this guide that's going to show you exactly how you can find any ticket you want in Florida by means of using Florida Lottery's public records requests. They are very open with anything you want to know about them, so I'm going to show you how you can find any ticket using this system. Alright, so here we are. We're in my personal Gmail account where I do all the public records requests, just because I don't want to clog up my Florida Lotto Lectures Gmail, since I typically have to email a ton of stuff between accounts, just so I can get access to certain files. But I was having a problem finding Jeopardy in the $5 Lotteria Grande, so I went ahead and I emailed OPENGOV at floridalottery.com. I usually start with just a generic greeting, and then I ask for a list of retailers selling games, and then instead of choosing the game name, I actually put the game number. This is how they identify it in their systems, not really by the name, so it's just easier for them if you include it, the number instead of the game. You can usually find out what the number is on the back of the ticket. I think it's the last four numbers, or you can just go to the Florida Lottery website if you want to do it like that. So I send them, hello, I'd like a list of retailers selling games number 5056, which is Jeopardy, and 5061, which was Lotteria Grande. I sent this at 3:07 p.m. on December 29th. There's usually like a confirmation email that happens right away. 2 minutes later, on December 29th, 2025, good afternoon. The Florida Lottery is in receipt of your public records request. Your request is under review, and we will provide a response along with any associated costs as soon as possible. Associated costs sounds scary, but I've never actually been told that anything I've asked for would cost money. And I have asked for pretty complicated stuff before, but I think that's reserved for the uber complicated stuff, or a ton at the same time, that usually takes on a lot of hands-on resources, a lot of people to go back and redact documents. Maybe it's confidential documents, you have to get specific stuff. Then they're going to go ahead and bill you for all that labor. But asking just where games are, they're not going to bill you for that. They want you to go buy their games. So then after that, usually takes about a day. I got this on December 30th, 8 a.m., so about 22 hours after the fact. Good morning. In response to your public records request, please see the attached report. Please note the availability of books may vary at the time of your visit. This concludes your public records request. Thank you. So this part here, availability of books, I do experience this a lot. A lot of the times I will go to these places and they just won't have the book, either because something is flagged wrong in their system, or they just sold it before I got there. Could be a variety of things that happen during the business chain, but it won't. Sometimes they're not there, but I've never had to go more than 3 places to find it. It's usually pretty accurate, and they usually send you an Excel file. The format is usually different, which suggests to me that it's actually usually a person that writes it. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and open that up so it shows you what it looks like here. So in this version that they sent me, it includes the retailer name, the retailer address, the retailer city, the retailer zip code, the retailer county, the retailer phone, and the book count. If you're having a hard time finding it in your area, you may want to look first at your zip code. If you can find your zip code in here, that's going to be the closest. If you can't find it there, you can go ahead and check your retailer city, and then you can see if there's any in your city. You can also, they give you the retailer phone number, so you can actually call the business and see if it's there before you go if you want to have a phone conversation with somebody. I typically don't. I usually just drive there. But if you want to call them, the retailer phone number is also here, and then they give you the retailer address so you can actually go to the place. And then the retailer name, if maybe there's multiple places at the same business and you want to make sure you're going to the right spot. This was for Lotteria Grande. There was only 39 businesses in Florida that actually carry the ticket anymore. For Jeopardy, it was a lot more. It's not popular in my area, but different areas have different tickets in different quantities, just because it's a demographic thing. What the business thinks the people in that area are going to be wanting to buy. I mean, just to take a guess, I'd suspect that Jeopardy is a lot more popular in places with a lot more elder people, because that was a show that was on when they were, adults, and that was something they may have watched on TV. I don't have any nostalgia looking at Jeopardy just because I'm a young 20-year-old. But for someone else, that may be very nostalgic for them, and that makes it a very popular ticket. So that's why there's a lot more, just not around where I was. So it took me a moment to find something. So yeah, it basically gives you everything you need to go and find the ticket. Thank you for watching today's 50 subscriber special, courtesy of an artist I know. And I do sincerely want to thank anyone in my audience who's been watching the lotto lectures, the shorts, or anything in between. Thank you for helping me reach this milestone. I didn't actually think this would get very far very quickly. Thought I'd give up pretty early on. But I'm having a lot of fun making these videos, and it seems like you guys are enjoying it. So hopefully, I'll be doing a 100 subscriber special soon. And if you want to be there for that, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below which ticket you want me to cover next. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. EST.